Hey, welcome to The Explainer. Today we're going to dive into a platform called Insight Studio. And, it promises to answer one of the biggest questions in digital marketing.
And that question is this: is your marketing actually working? I mean, really? It's probably the most important question for any business owner or marketer out there, but surprisingly, it's one of the hardest to answer, right? You're spending money, you're seeing those clicks roll in, but are you getting real results? That's the big problem we're going to tackle today. Okay, so before we can even talk about a solution, we've got to get a handle on the problem. And let me tell you, it can feel like you're completely lost in a digital data maze.
Think about it. Your marketing story, it's being told in at least three different places. You've got your ad performance over in Google Ads, then you've got your website traffic data in Google Analytics 4, and of course your video engagement over on YouTube. They're all pieces of the same puzzle, but here's the kicker: they don't talk to each other at all.
And that right there, that's the core challenge. It's like trying to read three different books, all written in different languages, just to understand one single story. I mean, each platform has its own metrics, its own lingo, and trying to manually stitch all that info together, it's not just a huge time sink, it's an absolute recipe for confusion. And worse, totally missing the most important insights. So how in the world do you translate those three different books into one single coherent story? Well, what you need is a single source of truth. And that, my friends, is exactly what Insight Studio is designed to be. It's basically a platform that acts like a master translator. It pulls all that scattered data from Google Ads, from GA4, and from YouTube, and it presents it all in one clean, actionable dashboard. Now, this platform is built by a company called AgentJoy. They specialize in AI tools and automation for businesses. And you can kind of think of Insight Studio as their intelligence layer. It's the tool that helps you verify if all those other marketing efforts are actually paying off. Okay, so how does it actually connect all these dots behind the scenes? What's the secret sauce? Well, the answer lies in some super secure industry standard technology. The magic behind all this is a protocol called OAuth 2.0. Now, don't let the name scare you. The absolute best way to think about it is like a secure digital handshake. You're not handing over your password or, the keys to your entire account. Nope, you're just giving verified read-only permission for the platform to see very specific data. And the best part, you are in complete control of this handshake. You click connect and you get sent directly to Google to log in. That means Insight Studio never, ever sees your password. You approve the exact read-only permissions they're asking for, and only then does the connection happen. It's all designed to be completely transparent and totally user-controlled. So let's look at what's happening here. What's really interesting is the consistency across the board. Whether it's pulling your ad costs from Google Ads, your user behavior from GA4, or your video views from YouTube, look at that security posture. It's always the same: read-only access. The platform is a reporter, not a manager. It can look, but it can't touch. So the crucial takeaway here is all about security and trust. Those access tokens we mentioned, they're stored encrypted. The platform absolutely cannot modify anything in your accounts. And, maybe most importantly, you hold the power to revoke access instantly at any time, right from your own Google account settings. You're always in the driver's seat. All right, all this tech stuff is great. It really is. But what really matters is what you can do with all this unified data. This is where we go from just having data to making confident decisions. Here's a classic, multi-million-dollar question for you. Are my Google Ads driving real traffic to my website, or just clicks that balance? I mean, it's one thing to get a click, right? That's easy. But it's another thing entirely to get an engaged visitor who's actually interested in what you have to offer. Without a unified view, answering that question means exporting reports, wrestling with spreadsheets for hours, just trying to match up the data. It's a nightmare. With a tool like Insight Studio, though, that answer is right there on your screen in seconds. Not hours, seconds. Or how about this one? Which of your campaigns are actually generating the most engaged visitors? You could be running 5 different ad campaigns, and maybe, just maybe, you discover that your YouTube tutorial series, something you thought was just a little side project, is actually driving 80% of your high-value customers. Wow. That's a total game-changing insight you'd almost certainly miss in all the noise. It's the kind of discovery that lets you double down on what truly works and cut what doesn't. And that's really the ultimate goal here, isn't it? This isn't just about looking at pretty charts. It's about finally closing the loop between what you spend on your ads and the real, tangible business outcomes that spending is generating. What's cool is that the platform is really built for two different groups. For, say, a small business owner, it gives you these plain language summaries that tell you if a number is good or bad. It gives you context. But for a marketing agency, it offers all the deep dive tools you need to manage multiple clients, switch between accounts, and create those custom reports. It's got something for everyone. And this is where the real cross-channel magic happens. You actually get to see a story unfold over time that would be totally invisible otherwise. You see a YouTube video's views spike in week 1. Then in week 2, you see more people searching for your brand on Google. And by week 3, your direct website traffic is up. Bada bing, bada boom. That's a marketing funnel working perfectly. And now you can actually see it.
So when you bring it all together, when you connect all those dots, what you get is something incredibly valuable. You get the power of clarity. Because let's be honest, the goal was never to have more dashboards or more numbers to look at. Who needs that? The real goal is to look at a single screen and just get it. To understand quickly and confidently what all that data is telling you about the health of your business. And this really gets to the heart of the philosophy from AgentJoy, the company that built this tool. Clarity first, technology second. The tech is just the vehicle. The destination? It's clarity. It's all about making sure that you, the business owner, can understand the results without needing a PhD in data science.
And that's really the final thought I want to leave you with today. Just think about it. What could you achieve? What strategic decisions could you make? What new ideas could you test if all those hours you spend every single month on manual reporting were instead spent on truly understanding your customers and actually growing your business?